It is April 20th, 2026, and I have 66,400 something subscribers. And this is more of a message to my future self than anything. Hey, me, I'm feeling kind of weird, about the whole thing. I gotta make some spaghetti tacos. Who knew that's what I'd actually be eating one day? Crazy, huh? They're not that appetizing. And it's not actually spaghetti tacos, it's just like, is that a noodle in there? Is that multiple noodles in there? Nah, somebody put noodles in this bitch. That's not fair. I can't have noodles because of the gluten. What the fuck? I want a plastic fork. Oh well. Hey baby. Just like I'm just confused really, I guess, on the whole YouTube thing. I'm actually just hoping that me talking about this out loud will help me get some answers. I don't like this angle, it makes me look fat. Well, Vince, if you just lost some weight, angles wouldn't make you look fat. Well, shut the fuck up. So, I just look like my dad right there. That scared me. But anyways, there's a whole lot of things that I could be doing with YouTube and products right now that could really skyrocket me into another tax bracket. And I'm confused about why I'm not doing those things. In the last week, I've spent about 20 hours on a fucking remix contest. Like, that's what I used to do back in the day before I even knew this was how I was going to get a full-time income. But it's 7 Lions, and I was like, I have to do this. So I'm like following my heart or my gut or whatever. And that's the thing that I get confused about sometimes, because the whole reason I started YouTube wasn't exactly following my gut, but it didn't feel against my gut. It was just like, we just got to make some YouTube videos because nothing's working. So we have to do something that works. And lo and behold, 2 years later, the YouTube thing worked. But the whole reason I wanted that to work is so that I could have more time to make music. So it's been really difficult for me not to just completely ignore YouTube and make music. And I did post like 3 days ago, so maybe I'm just overthinking and it's not that big of a deal, but I wonder to myself, like, is me not doing the YouTube stuff like resistance, as Steven Pressfield calls it in The War of Art? Or is it just, yeah, come on. Or is it just really, like, not on my path, Because, like, I just wanted more time to make music. But now I'm like, Kelsey wants nice things. I want to, stop it. He digs, that's why I stopped letting you do this. You dig into my shoulder. Goddamn scratch pad. My shoulder is not a scratch pad. But anyways, so I've been struggling with this, like, doing what I love versus doing what works. I'm sure every artist struggles with that. And also, the guy who taught me how to mix messaged me one day and was like, thanks for helping fuck up the music business. Fuck off or something like that. And I was like, damn. And I see people talking about AI and stuff, and like, I really do get the point or the side that the musicians have on it, but I really think people are just making way too big of a deal of it. Like, it's fucking here and shit's changing, so what? Like, change with it. Yeah, it's gonna interrupt some careers and it's gonna create other careers. So, I mean, whatever. So actually, I'm glad I said that out loud. I feel better about all of that. So I was starting to feel like I was doing something morally wrong by doing AI content. But now that I've said that out loud, I really don't think that I am doing anything morally wrong. Who put noodles in this bitch? You know I can't have gluten. Yeah, this is some contaminated ass spaghetti, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Or the spaghetti sauce. I put the spaghetti sauce on taco shells. Corn tortillas though, because, you know, no gluten. Can't believe somebody would put noodles in here. Heresy. Nice. I made my own taco meat separate from this, so it's fair. But, you know. Children do not like leftovers, do they? That's alright. More leftovers for me. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I've just had no motivation at all for YouTube. And I can do things I'm not motivated to do, but it's not even just a lack of motivation. Like, it doesn't feel right. Something feels wrong about, like, it doesn't feel like I'm on my path. And I was doing the Suno stuff before. I mean, yeah, it felt a little forced because I'm doing what works, even though, you know, it's not my favorite thing. It still didn't feel, like, wrong. And not even, like, morally wrong. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm, like, I worked on a remix from, like, 8 in the morning until 1:30 p.m. And that's the most aligned I've felt in a long time. And also the other week, I worked on an original song. And even though I don't really like it, it was still the process of making it felt, oh, so aligned. And it's like making YouTube videos and making music are completely opposite headspaces. Like, one is like, follow the bliss, listen to your heart, go with your gut instinct. And then the other is very surgical. And it's like, what gets the views? How can you make sales? What kind of products can you make? And I'm trying to figure out if I'm just being a baby. And I don't even have to say it that mean of a way. Or if I'm just like holding on to, you know, the joy of producing and making my own music. And I just get so obsessed with that I don't want to do the business side of stuff. Just like how I didn't want to do fucking purchase orders and receivers when I was at my job. Or if it's something different. I'm wondering if focusing more on production is going to lead me to an even better place than the Suno stuff could. And that if I'm going to miss out on something by doing the Suno stuff. Here you go, buddy. You got to get the hell off. Get off of me. Ugh. But now as I'm talking this out, I'm hearing myself say that I make my decisions based on fear. And yes, Donnie Darko, I can hear you in the background. It's not that simple, fear and love. But I do believe it's not great to make decisions out of fear. But through this whole experience, I've changed my opinion on shit so many times because I've gone against traditional advice, like fucking, you be authentic, follow what's genuinely interesting to you, and, you know, the views, the money will come. And that's true to an extent because people trust me with the Suno stuff because of my actual skill of producing music for all these years. So, and when I was producing music, you know, I wasn't thinking that one day there was going to be a fucking AI music generator. And that by me having proficient knowledge with music production, it was going to help with the AI stuff. But I lost my train of thought. I'm also hungry. And I'm worried about my health all the fucking time. I have all these weird pains. I always think I'm having a heart attack. And I really think the doctors are missing something genuinely big because it's not fucking normal to feel this way, and I know that. But I started taking shit in my own hands, talking to specialists myself instead of trying to get referrals and all of that. So hopefully I'm gonna have some good answers soon. Yeah, I really haven't figured out shit by talking out loud. I thought I would come up with something more. But yeah, like all I had to do today, I could probably make $500 even still today if I just sent out an email, hey, 420, 70% off all my products. Because, you know, because I sell digital products, I can put I get 100% gross margin for the most part. I mean, you know, the third party store takes a little bit, but it's not that much. So like profit is pretty much 100%, which is crazy. And it would be sending an email like, hey, it's 420, 70% off. Bam, $500. And a bunch of happy customers that got a really good deal. And I cannot fucking motivate myself to do that. To send an email. An email. Now explain that to me. Why is sending a fucking email so hard? It feels wrong. It feels like I'm doing something wrong by sending that email. It feels like I feel like I haven't put out enough good content to warrant telling people about a sale. Although people would probably be fucking happy as fuck about a sale. Especially people who like just started following me and wanted one of my products and then couldn't get it because they couldn't afford it. They would be fucking stoked to have a sale. So why the fuck do I feel weird about it? I think it's also because I haven't been using Suno a lot lately because I've been getting so hardcore into the music production stuff that I haven't even thought about Suno lately. And there's so many things I could be doing, like making a course. There's like 5 different courses I could make with all this technology that's coming out. So many opportunities to take care of or to seize, and I'm just over here making music. And I made enough money for next month to be survivable, but I ain't got money in savings. I did have $12,000. Then somebody decided to fucking give me 30 days when I gave them a year, but that's whatever. And my friend Jason died recently. That really fucked me up. Well, it definitely didn't fuck me up as bad as my mom dying. No offense, ghost of Jason. But like, I'm just read a book.